Okay, Justin, so here's Jaden from last lesson. Overall, really good stuff. He was a little tired, and I worked him a little bit harder at the beginning of the lesson, just trying to get him onto the beginner's program. So we did a lot of the same type of, power lifting and cleans that we would do, but just obviously with lighter weight. But I think his legs were definitely his back leg. But that's what we have to do with him. And this is an issue with Jaden where he has to start building more fast twitch muscle fiber. And when he gets stronger and matures, everything is going to fall into place. There's really not much to change with him. I know we've been working on, shifting the weight and not counter rotating so much, and he's doing it. So he's getting it. As long as he keeps working on this, he'll build this pattern in. So what we're looking for here is out of leg lift, right? I mean, as he lifts his leg up, he's already moving the hip forward, which is great. That's excellent. So he's already moving the weight forward. His leg is already getting linear, which is awesome. So that's good for him to drive later. And he's not stalling out anymore. He's moving the whole body as a unit. The head is staying behind the belt buckle. Everything is moving out. The only thing that I think we might want to work on here is getting less aggressive with the throwing arm, just a little bit less aggressive. And it's not too bad. He doesn't swing it up too high. He's actually got pretty good arm timing even as he gets out. But from the behind view here, it does look like he's a little aggressive with the handbrake pretty early in the delivery. So if anything, there's anything to work on, maybe, and you don't really want to mess with arm timing typically, but if he's pretty good with motor skills, so if he can start shifting a little bit, or so break the hands a little bit after he shifts, that might help him out a little bit more. And the only reason why I say that is because when he gets his front foot to landing, he's rotating too soon. See the front shoulder? As soon as he touches down, it's gone. The whole elbow is gone. The elbow should be somewhere in front of the front hip when the front foot gets down and plants. And his elbow is now tucked as he lands, and he gets the weight on the front foot. It's tucked, and it's kind of behind the front hip. It's just an indication of early trunk rotation. So he's losing some velocity there, but I don't think there's anything really wrong with his throwing arm, because typically when the throwing arm gets up early, then they want to throw early. But I don't necessarily see it being up early, because as he touches down, the arm is popping up into high cock position, and it's actually, even in this video down here, as he touches down, it's at a 45-degree angle, which is really good. So actually, wait, did I do that right? Oh, I couldn't do it from that angle. It's more like that. Yeah, so he's at a 48-degree angle. It's really good for the arm timing with the front foot, because now the arm can receive the load and go. And he even lands his front foot with a nice angle to it, and that will block off the front hip. See the angle of the front foot, the way it lands. He braces up pretty quickly. So I guess the point is that his front shoulder, his front elbow, his glove side start pulling off a little bit too soon, and as he braces up right here where his back hip opens, you see how much he's already into throwing? So when that front leg braces there, that's when we want to be here with the chest, so that it can really get those forces and stretch his body out, use those elastic properties of his chest and his midsection there to get the hip and shoulder separation. But again, I don't think that this is an issue with his arm. As the hips come forward, the chest stays back. That's why I was tentative to say, you want to change the arm timing here. What I think all we have to keep working on with him is the lower body power, because look, when he's here, if he's able to get more explosive at this point and really burst through, he'll land that front foot, he'll extend that stride, land it quicker, and the arms won't be so quick to throw. I mean, he just needs to speed this area up over time. Over time, just needs to speed this back drive up, and then that'll clear that hip again, right? And he'll land with a more braced front leg. It'll brace up quicker because his hips will be completely cleared. I'm pretty sure that would be the best route to go. I don't really want to change anything with him. Just build his lower leg power every single week, every single day, because the timing issues are there with the upper body. It's just an issue that with the lower body not being as explosive to really maximize the full range of motion of his body, that's pretty much the only issue. So again, I think this early trunk rotation is just an issue with the back leg drive, in my opinion. I don't think that there's anything else we should really be touching. The arm gets up, it's at 45-degree angle when he touches, and then it pops up as he lands fully. It lays back beautifully. It's a great arm path. I just think that this early trunk rotation is just due to right here. See, what's happening is because he lacks the extension power here, and he's kind of a little bit collapsed there. Watch how aggressive he is he tries to overcompensate that with the glove side. And that's what everyone will do, because they're trying to speed up the body by using the upper body and the glove side rather than really driving that back leg through. Boom. And pushing it all through. So that's my advice. I would love to give this video to Brent to see what he would say. What's causing this little early rotation here? Because I don't know. I mean, he may say, too, that he's getting his arm up a little bit too early. Like right here, just being aggressive here. But I don't think so. I mean, he might say that, but I think his early rotation is coming from just the fact that he's got the foot down. He's got both feet down, and the back foot isn't turned over. He hasn't cleared this ankle yet and cleared that hip. So he's still combining the upper body and the lower body together rather than finishing the lower body first. And that'll just come with more power and strength from the backside. All right, I hope that helps you out. Yeah, just keep working on it. I'm not going to touch anything with him. He looks so good. Let's just keep going with what we're doing.